How to get over food addiction. I don't know if I can. um, I've been struggling with food addiction for years, and it's not something that just popped up out of nowhere. It's from a feeling of abandonment. It's from wanting to feel full, not only physically, but emotionally. It's having trigger foods, as much as I love that word, that satisfy you in ways that nobody else can, as odd as that sounds. It's high fat, high salt, high sugar, high calories. It's obesity, disease, sleepless nights, depression, anxiety, addiction. It's embarrassing. It's a very embarrassing condition to have because, you see drug addicts, right? Heroin addicts, coke addicts, your typical drug addict, right? A lot of people want to get these people help. They want to get them off the streets. They want to get them into rehab. They want to get them help, right? But when you're a food addict, you get laughed at, you get humiliated. How can somebody be addicted to food? That's ridiculous. Just stop eating, fatty. Put the fork down, fatty. Here's the kicker, though. You need food to live. Drugs, and I'm not saying one is easier than the other to kick. I'm not saying that. Obviously, heroin addiction, crack cocaine addiction, those are very, very scary addictions. And I'm not saying one is easier than the other to overcome. I understand that. But you don't need heroin and coke to survive. You need food to eat. I can't just not ever eat food ever again. And I know there's been stories, one man in particular, who I believe he didn't eat a bite of food for over a year and only took vitamins and drank water. And good for him. I don't know if he still has lost weight, if he kept the weight off, if he went right back into overeating again, gained all the weight back. I don't know the conclusion to that story. Food addiction is loneliness. It's very lonely. It's obsessiveness. It's a numbers game. It's lack of self-control. It's shame. Hurt. Isolation. Pain, physical and mental, because of the obesity that it's caused you. It's disease, because of the obesity it's caused you. It's expensive. It's nausea, vomiting sometimes. It's crying over packages upon packages and of candy, candy wrappers, boxes where Big Macs used to sit 2 minutes ago. It's episodes of starvation. Episodes of binging. It sucks. And it's not funny. It's a very difficult habit or disease to kick. Because again, you can live without heroin. You cannot live without eating. It's not possible. And over the years, I've had doctors just tell me, just do this. Just eat this instead. Just lose the weight. Just. Just do this. Just do that. It's all you have to do. If I could just do this, just do that, and have it be over with, I wouldn't be where I am right now, right? It was just that easy. Food addiction is people stopping you in the store and asking you when you're due. When you're 12 years old, it's having no friends because you don't feel worthy enough to have meaningful relationships with people. It's having to make a mockery out of your own disease before anybody else can get to you. That's a good coping strategy, by the way. You gotta make fun of your fatness and make fun of your mental health. Because if not, other people will do it for you. Beat them to the punchline. It's double chins. Massive cheeks. Sausage fingers. It's a stomach that feels like a tumor on your body. That you just want to cut off. It doesn't belong there. It's foreign. Even though you've lived with the parasite for 20 years. You coexist. You can't live without it. Food addiction is suicide.